Hey, welcome back, friends. Today we have Spider-Man news. Tom Holland's return as the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man just got a concrete release date, but not without some Hollywood chess moves behind the scenes. Variety is reporting that Spider-Man 4 has officially landed a July 2026 release date. But here's where it gets interesting. The film was initially set to swing into theaters right up against Christopher Nolan's next epic, The Odyssey. Talk about a box office collision of titans. Sony Pictures seemingly recognizing the power of Nolan's box office draw after the success of Oppenheimer wisely decided to shift Spidey's return by 2 weeks. And let's be honest, would you want to compete directly with the director whose last film garnered multiple Oscars and over $950 million worldwide? I think not. What fascinates me most about this scheduling dance is how it reveals the inner workings of Hollywood's power dynamics. Spider-Man isn't just any superhero, he's Sony's crown jewel, their most valuable IP. Yet even the mighty web-slinger steps aside for Nolan, the filmmaker who's become one of the few directors whose name alone sells tickets. For fans, this is actually a win-win scenario. Instead of being forced to choose between two potential blockbusters on the same weekend, audiences can now experience both films at their peak cultural moments. First, they can witness Nolan's interpretation of Homer's classic epic, then follow it up with Holland's fourth outing as Peter Parker. Speaking of Tom Holland, this announcement confirms what many have speculated, that despite his comments about being selective about returning to the role, Holland is indeed donning the red and blue suit once more. After the emotional and universe-altering events of No Way Home, where Peter sacrificed everyone's memories of him to save the multiverse, fans have been eagerly awaiting news of how his story might continue. The timing is particularly interesting given that we're approaching nearly 5 years between Spider-Man films, the longest gap since the character was integrated into the MCU. This extended break might actually serve the character well, allowing for a more mature Peter Parker story rather than rushing out sequels. So mark your calendars for July 2026, when we'll see what's next for a hero who's now truly alone in his universe, a Spider-Man who must rebuild his life from scratch without the support network he once relied upon. In the meantime, I suppose we'll all have to satisfy ourselves with the other dozen superhero films coming down the pipeline. The web of release dates continues to be spun, and we're all caught in it, willingly waiting for our next adventure.